Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio, and this is the Storm Warning Show. Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with...
Welcome, everybody. Another Thursday night.
Oh, yeah?
BKS1 Radio, the official Storm Warning Show. Y'all already know what it is. You know how we do. We got special surprises, as always, in the building.
Yes.
But first and foremost, let me introduce my partner in crime. All right, 1/3 of the R&B group Allure.
Hey, I don't do no crime.
My favorite Puerto Rican. We call her what? Hurricane Kiss.
Yes. How are y'all?
Puerto Rico. Yes. Puerto Rico. Yes. Shout out to everybody on whatever platform you are listening to us on tonight. Puerto Rico. We are ready. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Good evening, family. How are y'all? And I would be remiss if I didn't introduce this young man to my left. The man with the plan who makes it happen every week, every Thursday night. El Chocolatito El Jefe. But he likes to be humbly called or known as DJ Storm on the General.
Now listen, I'm excited.
Yes. Always
got
good
some
to
great
be
guests.
Here. Yes, we do.
Great guests tonight. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Absolutely.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now before we even get started. We're gonna give y'all the phone number right off the bat.
Yes.
If you want to call in, the call-in number is
646-233-1302.
Again, that's 646
233
1302. You already know where you at. BKS1 Radio. Now let's get this thing started. You know we're gonna talk about a lot of things tonight, hot topics, and all of that.
Right.
But I'm excited because you know we got a great artist about to call in.
Yes.
And zoom in and be with us tonight. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Yvette
Machelle.
Yes.
We love her. Hey, sis.
So we got another Machelle in the building. Machelle in the building from the great city of Plainfield.
Yes.
Right? And she's the director, and I hope I'm saying that right. She is the director.
You gotta get it right.
Of PPAC. And
yes.
PPAC is the Plainfield Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
Right, she's going to tell us about some great things that's going on and tell us a little bit about herself and all of that. Welcome to Storm Warning Show, Machelle Grant in the building. Did I get the name right?
You're right.
At first, I was getting ready to correct you because you said another Machelle, but you saved yourself.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, first and foremost, we're glad to have you here.
Yes.
But please, just tell everybody who you are and what you do for the city of Plainfield.
Okay. My name, hello everybody.
And talking to that mic, they want to hear you.
My name's Machelle Grant. I've been with the city of Plainfield for going on 8 years this July. I recently transitioned to PPAC last September as the director of the Cultural and Arts Center, which
nice.
Is the official title. Prior to being at PPAC, I worked with the Division of Community Development for 7 years under the directives of Shep Brown. He's still my director now. Mm-hmm. The only difference is that now I'm one of his division directors, which
nice.
That's awesome.
Has changed our relationship in a great positive way. He constantly hazes me. But I was his assistant for 7 years. And he moved me over to PPAC to, where I'm now the director.
Nice. Do you love the job?
I love it. I actually prefer being there than at City Hall. It's a more relaxed environment. My staff, it's a small group. I have a staff of 3, and we're pretty close knit, and we just have just do our own thing over there. You feel like you have more flexibility to just bring to life the ideas that you have, being over there. You just feel we're in a more comfortable environment. So
Okay.
I do prefer it over there.
Now just tell me just a little bit, like, what are some of your responsibilities over there? What are some of the things you actively do?
So, like I said, I manage a staff of 3. Outside of that, I also manage a budget that we use to run the center. This budget takes care of, it pays the bills, it pays for programs that we bring to the center. It also manages supplies and different things that we need over there. We also handle rentals. So outside of PPAC events, it is definitely a popular destination for baby showers, birthday parties, repasts. Lately, we've been having a lot of repasts over there. We actually have one coming up this Saturday. So lately, a lot more people have been having their repasts there. I had my 40th birthday party there.
How was it?
It was good. It was good. I mean, at that time, didn't know I was going to end up being the director there. It was a month before I started at PPAC, but yeah, it's a space that you could transform in so many ways.
It's a beautiful space.
It is very beautiful, and it's the stained glass windows. That's definitely an attraction. People will come there just to see those windows because of the rich history behind it.
Yeah, it's a historic building.
Right, and so it's out of the rental piece. That's one part of what we do there. We are also constantly bringing programs to highlight Plainfield's cultural diversity, and that's one of the goals of our great Mayor Map. He wants to transform PPAC into a vibrant cultural hub in Plainfield, and that will generate visitors not just from Plainfield but from all over New Jersey, New York, the tri-state, wherever, and encourage them to even want to relocate to Plainfield because they see the great things that are happening there. So PPAC is one of those divisions in the city of Plainfield that tries to establish that connection with cultural diversity and community building. And we do that, like I said, through the programs that we're planning over there. There are a lot of programs that we have in the pipelines for this year. Like I said, I started in September, and we kind of just finished what was already in place, like our jazz concerts, but that's something that we're continuing this year because it's one of our most attended programs out of all the programs that we have.
The jazz concert?
The jazz on Park concert series.
Is
Nice.
that it right there?
Yes, this is it. This one's coming up March 14th. This year we're doing them quarterly. Last year we had them monthly, but this year we're doing them like one per quarter just to keep it kind of fresh, not become too monotonous. And I do like that program, but what we want to do is to build on what was already there. So it's not just going to be just jazz concerts like what it was. We're also trying to incorporate jazz workshops, jazz education, something with children.
Right.
Because a part of my goal there is to have more family-oriented programs. I want to cater to everybody.
Right.
The seniors, the youth, the younger generation, everybody. You were about to say something.
No, I'm saying you didn't tell them the great part. So what's the admission price for the jazz concert?
So it's free.
The best part, no reason not to go.
And that speaks to a part of our vision to make it accessible, or programs accessible for everybody.
Right.
So that's why they're free. So there's no excuse why you can't come. Everybody can come.
And so how, if somebody wants to attend that jazz concert, what do they have to do?
So they go to Eventbrite. It's listed on Eventbrite, and they just reserve a ticket.
And I'll be posting the link up throughout the show,
so
everybody.
I'm gonna be sharing
So
it.
we'll be posting the link up. So I know you guys are doing the jazz concert. That's March 14th.
Yes.
But you just did an event there.
Yes.
Right,
and I was
for
gonna
Black
speak on that.
History
Yep.
Month.
So what I consider our signature PPAC event was our Black History program. It was called the Black Experience, a journey through civil rights. And we transformed PPAC into a civil rights interactive museum. It was really cool for those who got to experience it. I know the weather was kind of a deterrent, but
I'm mad I missed it.
yeah, you should be. I was expecting you anyway, but it was really good. We did put up a survey for feedback, and the feedback was just amazing from everyone who took the survey. They all enjoyed every minute of it. It started with in Heritage Hall, which is the bigger room in PPAC, and we had Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Emmett Till's mom, and just kind of reenacting aspects of history, where we had Diana Ross, James, anyway.
Nina Simone?
Yes,
Nina Simone,
They were at the Apollo, and it was a treat. It really was. And then we continued through. The coolest part of that experience for me, because I took the tour throughout the day in different segments because I was also working, but we had a dining experience where we kind of recreated a dining room, back in the 50s. The college students had gone in and stormed the dining rooms, the sit-ins.
Right.
Yeah.
We were reenacting the sit-ins, so what you had to do was go in the room, close your eyes, and then there was audio from actual sit-ins, and everything was raw. Everything was, the names, everything that they were saying. And when you close, I tried it, and when you close your eyes, it was very, very impacting.
Wow.
So that was my favorite part. It was really impacting. Just, you felt like you were there. So, so that was, and then they got a really nice gift at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I'm really mad.
Now he's really mad.
I'm really, I was going to bring you one, but, I didn't make it to PPAC before I got here. However, if you come to 724 Park Avenue, which is where PPAC is located,
yes.
I can maybe find you something over there.
I appreciate it.
So that was that. I'm very proud of that event, and the team my team, they all did a great job. The director that we hired, Danielle Wyatt, she's out of Plainfield. She curated the whole show, got the actors, everything, and it was just well executed.
Shout out to Danielle Wyatt.
Yes, and shout out to Danielle. And this is not the last of it. This is the first of things like this that we plan to do. Like, Black history is going to be significant at PPAC, and we're always going to do something. It probably won't be this program again, but there'll always be something hard-hitting and significant to recognize Black history, at PPAC.
So,
That's awesome.
So future things going on there.
Yes.
I know we actually discussed some possible
Yes.
future things going on there.
Yes.
What do you see going on in the future there? Like, do you see any type of classes, any type of programs?
Yeah, so I happen to have had a meeting with someone very familiar in this room about doing some DJ classes at PPAC. We're looking to start it in the spring. I'm very excited about that. I think it's really, really cool. I mean, who doesn't want to learn to be a DJ? Like, everybody thinks they're a DJ.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, and it's going to be it's going to run for 6 weeks. We're looking at April. We don't have a solid date yet. We're still in the planning phase, but that's coming up. That's something that we have coming up. We also, and it's another free event, you know, for Plainfielders. Everything that we do at PPAC is free to the public. Some things are limited to Plainfielders, like something like this.
Right.
However, programs like our jazz concert, the Black History Museum, stuff like that, anybody can come. It doesn't have to be a Plainfielder. So we have that coming up. We have our soul line dancing coming up March 8th. And that class, it's, you know, it's a class, but, you know, it's a fun thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's an instructor.
Classes
teaching
could be fun.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
we had soul line dancing last year, and it was pretty popular, so we brought it back this year. But again, I'm going to, and then it's something that carried over that I inherited, but I want to keep it, but I'm always thinking about ways to make it better.
Right.
Because I'm kind of a go hard or go home kind of person.
Right.
You know, I'm always thinking bigger. And so anyway, you know, March is Women's History Month, so that soul line dancing class will be specially curated in recognition of women history.
Yeah.
So it's called Soul Line Dancing Women's Empowerment Edition. So don't know what that will look like. That was placed in the instructor's hands, but she's awesome, and I'm pretty sure that she will deliver. So we have that coming up. Later down in the year, we are planning an art show. Because I don't think that we've had an art show at PPAC before.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so I think this will be our first art show where, you know, sometime around October, research taught me that that's the time people tend to buy art the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
October, September, thereabout. So that's the timeline we're looking at. We have something else that came to mind and I totally forgot, but it'll come back. Yeah, but we're doing a lot of things over there. We definitely are, and my goal there is to create a thriving cultural and diverse center, you know, that everyone will want to go to, like other performing arts centers in New Jersey where they're vibrant, people are going, it's a buzz. I want to create a buzz at PPAC.
They got the right person.
Right.
They got the right person running it. So I'm definitely excited that you're there. I've worked with you before on other events and everything, and you're about the city of Plainfield. You know, you really ride hard, and I see the mayor is a big supporter of what you do there too, as well at the Plainfield Performing Arts Center. Because I see a lot of events going on, and he's always there and whatever. As long as I see him smiling,
we know it's all good.
I know the job was done well.
Right.
We like to keep him smiling.
That's exactly.
And absolutely what we're doing there is with the intention of honoring his goal of transforming PPAC into a cultural and arts center, a vibrant and thriving cultural and arts center.
I see.
That's his goal, and that's what we're doing. We're honoring it.
The city of Plainfield has a lot of talent. The city of Plainfield alone has a lot of talent. It has a lot of historic structures and buildings and everything like that. But again, if you haven't been out to the Plainfield Performing Arts Center, go out to some of these events that Machelle is talking about, because it's just an awesome building. Y'all got two stage areas.
We do.
In the building, which years ago, I performed that. We did. There was a play there called Final Deceit.
I didn't know you asked.
Yeah,
yeah.
See, a lot.
Well, I'll remember that, because that's what I was going to say that I forgot, that we are bringing back plays. Because it's been a few years since we've had a play at PPAC, so we are bringing back plays there. There is at least one that's in the works, and that's something that's going to start happening more frequently too. We're definitely bringing plays back to the theater.
Well, listen.
So I'll call you, Norm.
It's awesome because you think about, like, even in New York where I'm from, like we have like the Boys Club of Harlem and all these, you know, these different organizations that are basically designed to create like safe spaces for children and you know, to do what you're doing, like to have plays and just different cultural events. So like you said it all, but how important is it to you to be able to create a space that, a safe space of that nature, whether it be for parties or, like you said, repasses where people come to celebrate the life of someone who they're grieving and things of that nature. Like, how important is it for you to want to keep something like that open, especially for your city? Because I think every city should have something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that definitely is a priority to me because, I mean, I'm a mother. I have children.
Absolutely.
And I definitely hold family in a very high esteem.
Yes.
And that's also a part of my mission there at PPAC, to create a family safe environment.
Right.
Christmas, the holidays, that's me all day. And I couldn't be running a center where I have autonomy to put on programs and not do something that's definitely family.
Right.
So we had our first holiday movie last December. Again, it was a treat. We showed the Polar Express, and it was called Holiday Magic on the big screen. And it's going to be something that's going to continue every December.
That's so awesome.
So
I love that.
that one, we had our staff dressed like conductors from the Polar Express. We were serving popcorns, hot chocolate, cookies, whatever. And we had the kids write letters to Santa, and it was just an experience. The turnout could have been better. So that's something that we're working on improving, because people, they'll sign up on Eventbrite, we're sold out, and then the day of, half of them show up. So
Yeah,
that's something that
you gotta
we're trying
change that.
to address, and we're tweaking and brainstorming and figuring out what can we do to combat that. But that Christmas time, it's very special to me, and I want to do something that's special for kids and families that that time of year. So it'll always be a movie, but we won't always just have a movie. That was just the first one. Going forward, it'll probably be a movie and a show. Other things will improve as we go along.
Right.
But to answer your question, it's very, very important to me to ensure that these things are catered to at PPAC. That's why I know we used to have a lot of vagrants on the Park Avenue side on that porch, and right now I don't know the last time I've seen one hanging out there, because we've ensured that we stayed on top of that, because that does sometimes compromise others' safety.
Yeah, it deters
and
people
it
too.
is a deterrent.
Yes.
So that's one thing that we look at. We're making improvements there with our security system, or doors, or locks, everything, so that the building itself can feel more secure and warm and welcoming. So that's very important to me.
Yeah, any event I ever attended at PPAC, I had a great time, wonderful time. And again, if you're a visionary and you're given an event there at PPAC, you could design it any way you want to. And that's what you could. If you got good imagination,
the space there is perfect for just going beyond your imagination.
Yeah. You definitely can make it what you want. So again, I'm just happy we had you on. And listen, once you come here once, you're family. So anytime you want to talk about something or promote something, you're always welcome back here.
And if you ever need an elf, I'm available for Christmas. I love. I've always been a big Christmas kid. So that's why when you said that, it kind of hit home for me, because like Christmas, especially like is the one time, well, other than Thanksgiving, is the one of the biggest times where you want to see families together and kids smiling and people just being happy.
Are you trying to get an elf job?
I'm not. I said it. I'll dress up. I'll do whatever. I love Christmas.
Keep that in mind, because we have a lot of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, anything to be able to, like she said, to help bring people in, because a lot of times that happens with events. People buy tickets for stuff, and then they, you know what's so weird, that she said it earlier. Like you said, it was a free event.
And that's
the thing that kind of annoys me a little bit with free events, because it's like
you're not forced to
you're
commit.
not exactly you're not. It's like, okay, well, it's free, so I'll register for a ticket, but if I don't show up, they won't care because it's free. Like, it shouldn't be that way. Whether you pay for a ticket or do something for free, especially when there's something for community. You know what I mean? When
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't have families, they don't have villages, and to have a city that's putting something together like that is. It's heartfelt, you know what I mean? So, like, why wouldn't you register for a ticket and then still show up and then bring people with you? Because then, it allows the program to be able to grow.
Absolutely.
Right.
So don't do that. If you're going to get a ticket, just show up, whether it's $5, $0, and bring a gift for the people who did the, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just always found that weird.
And we're going to be
Very
talking
weird.
more as the months go on and everything. We're going to be talking more about the Plainfield Performing Arts Center and what you got going on there. I'm very proud of
That's
you,
awesome,
what you're
yeah.
doing.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Looking forward to being a part of some great things as well. So again, March 14th, that's the next event happening, right?
Well, the next event is March 8th.
March 8th.
Soul Line Dancing,
That's the
which is
Soul-
also an Eventbrite.
Right. So look out. I'm going to be posting these links and along with flyers and everything like that. So you guys will see it on the future posts from BKS1 Radio and
Yes.
everything. And again, if somebody wanted to reach out and do an event at the
Right.
Plainfield Performing Arts Center, how do they reach
How
you?
do they reach you?
So they could contact me at via email or my phone number. That information is on the Plainfield Performing Arts Center website on the city's page. So if they go to PPAC on the city's page under the Department of Health and Social Service, they'll see my contact information, email, phone number. I mean, if you want me to give them my number here, I can as well.
Nah. I'll post the email.
Okay.
I'll post up the email. But again, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Again, and you guys are welcome to stick around. We got another great guest about to come up next. A legend in the R&B game.
Yes.
90s legend.
Yes. We love
About
her.
to come up
Big
next
sis.
and everything. And again, so Machelle Grant, director of the Plainfield Performing Arts Center, affectionately known as PPAC.
Machelle.
Yeah.
I want to say it.
Machelle.
Machelle.
Machelle. All right, so I want my PPAC shirt.
Come and get it. And I'll have a shirt for you too. Just let me
Oh.
know the size.
Awesome.
Yeah.